before going to bed, just have a thought, just think very strongly about something. In the dream also same thought will come up in you. And as soon as you wake up in the morning, that will be your first thought. Whatever is the strongest impression in the mind, that persists. When a person, when he's dying with all the memories of chicken and chicken and chicken. His consciousness with the strongest impression at the moment of death, that was chicken. His mind, soul gets into that poultry form. The last days of life is much more important than the whole life. To emphasize this, in India there are many stories. A very enlightened saint, a rishi, was on the bank of a river meditating, and he saw a young deer in the water. So he jumped in and saved the deer. It had hurt its leg and he cared for it. And then he got so attached to the deer. When he died, he became a deer. This is the only instance where an enlightened person, it's said almost it's impossible for a liberated man to retrieve back into an animal body. It's one of the impossibilities. And this example, Jada Bharat, is quoted throughout, just to tell you that last impression is most important, that even he became a deer.
Your strongest cravings and your strongest fear and aversion determines your next life. Rats are born as cats. They are not born as dogs. Some animals are afraid of only some other animals. Whichever animal they are afraid of, that is the next body for them. Because the strongest fear is the last impression in the mind. And that gives rise to the next birth. More than father and mother, the grandparents are attached to the kids. So when they leave the soul, they will be born to them. Usually this happens. That's why they keep the same name also. You know, the kings usually used to give the names of the grandfather to the grandchild. George the Fifth and George the Seventh. And this tradition has come from Vedic times. Because the most attachment for a person is with grandchildren in old age. You are born in the same family, to the same, because of your attachment, because your world is limited. You are not open to everybody in the world. The attachment is so strong within the same family, or if someone has a deep aversion towards somebody, they are born to them.